Yeah, I'm all about action. Moonwalker like my name is Mike Jackson. I'm always covered, I'm always protected. You might as well call me a damn prophylactic. I'm ecstatic, shock, like the comic book character with the locks. I'm unstoppable. My mom, my best friend, my home skill is secret agent, and I.
What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, the Area 51 Geekboy. Nah, but welcome Earthlings to the Geek Thoughts podcast, where I give my thoughts on this planet's current events and trends. I'm your host with the most, the Area 51 Geekboy, and I'm always geeked, boy. Now, before we get into the video, I'm just gonna have to ask you to do a couple things. One is to hit that damn like button. Alright, and then hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can get notifications on new videos and updates or whatever other shit I like to upload. Alright, so we're going to get into the podcast. Want to start out about the top 5 songs, like my pick, to listen to in your playlist. Just put them in there, just listen to them for a vibe. My one pick right now is Roddy Ricch, The Box. And at the coop with the lot, tell her for 12 for SWAT. Busting out the pants in the box. I just hit a lick with the box. I just put the stick in the box. Nah, I'll fuck with you. And put Drake's War in there because, that shit make a nigga really want to go to war. Like, I be at work and I just be packaging the shit out of everything we got to package because I be so motivated because I just be non-stressed. Like, that song make me feel like a beast. Shit, I can't wait to play that when I'm in the gym. Actually, that'd be good for your gym playlist too. Add that to there. Next, Tory Lanez Sprung, for all you lovebirds out here. Valentine's Day is coming, so you gotta have to set a mood for the bedroom. Definitely add that to a playlist for your bedroom. Alright, I be bullshitting with a lot of shit I be saying, but I meant that, but it just sounds dumb as fuck to say. Next choice would be Michael Jackson's Whateva Happened. Cause whatever happened, don't let go of my hand. Alright, now it's an old song. It's not like new or whatever. It's old, but it's really a good song. You should definitely add that to your playlist and bump it. You know what I'm saying? For you throwback enthusiasts, your retro enthusiasts. And last but not least, Alicia Keys' Show Me Love. Play the original acoustic guitar version with Miguel. I'm not saying 21 Savage is bad. It's just like, for a vibe, when I'm with my girl, I'd rather just hear the Alicia Keys with Miguel. If I'm riding in the car with my girl or riding by myself thinking about my shorty, I'll play the 21 Savage because you got this Savage and love 21. But those are my choices. Just listen to it. And my choices be random every time I do the podcast, so it's not going to be something that's a new song. It's currently something that's popping trendy or something that's just something to listen to that you should remember yourself. Remember a time where it was just great, man. Cause shit, when I listen to Michael Jackson, Whatever Happens, it was great, man. Back when I was a kid, that was great, man. Great. Alright. Next topic on the podcast, we're going with top 5 independent and local artists that I feel you individuals should take a look at and give them a chance. Most of these are artists who do music, so let's check it out. This doesn't really go in any particular order of grading. It's just whoever I got on the list. So on the first spot is Last Night Shy. Definitely got to check him out. I met that brother 3 years ago through a mutual friend, and then reconnected with him when I was a manager at a studio that he worked at too. And then we became real best friends and boys there. He's doing big things. Shout him out. He just got his I think a credit and producers like recognition on one of the Bad Boys songs. Like, you watch the credits when y'all go watch the movie. His Last Night is in there. That's he got a credit for it, which I'm super fucking proud of him. Next on my list is a very dear friend of mine and a brody to me, Ape Loso. Y'all really gotta fuck with him. Like, when I say he could be the savior of actual quote unquote rap, not music or hip hop, but rap. yeah, he could be the cure that we're looking for. Cause I have a big issue with people who think rap is just something to do and not an art. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like a person that just sketches and don't really appreciate the science of it. And he appreciates the science of it. Like, this man does his research when he does, you know, as far as tones and musical keys and octaves and tempos. He produces, he engineers. He's somebody you should check out. So I will leave his... Fuck, I lost the train of thought, but we only doing one take, so fuck what you talking about. I will leave all his links into all his work of art and his social media page down in the description. Next on the list would be Destiny Amber. Crazy too is just like the first two candidates on the list, I met her at the same studio that I worked out of and built a great friendship with this girl. She's a wonderful vocal artist, singer. She's very humble and very talented. You know what I'm saying? She definitely gonna slay the game when y'all give her some goddamn recognition like we deserve. And she already blowing up, so she about to shit on all of y'all motherfuckers. So you better recognize. So please go check her shit out. She got a new music video. I will leave the description, a link to that in my description below. Next on the list is another individual that I worked with in that studio. His name is Say Kiro. When I say the Hans Zimmer of making beats, Hans Zimmer of making beats. If anybody know who the fuck Hans Zimmer is, that means you're way ahead of the game, just knowing who Hans Zimmer is. Now, to know the Hans Zimmer of making beats for hip-hop and rap and instrumentals and singing and R&B and things of that nature, that man, he can do the goddamn job. Yeah, so crazy thing is, just like Shy, I met him before the studio through a brief encounter, and also he performed and was at a party that GMS, my sister's group, threw that I happened to be a part of. And to see him elevate to where he's at now, going to California and Out of Tune, which is his label and group, like Smile Baby and Kill for Klein, I hope I said them names right. They're part of it, and they just be getting shit done, man. I love their style, and I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna explain it, but like the Out of Tune, it comes from the idea of like when he tell people I'm from Connecticut, they're like, oh, you out of town, and you know, or y'all different. And when you think something's out of tune, it's out of place, so it's odd. So like, it's like they out of tune but out of town. So play on words, crazy. They're different. They're the future. They're the elevation. Just like how I'm Area 51 Geekboy and I'm the next generation. They are out of tune, the next generation. They are the ones who are the originals of them. So shout out to them. They doing their thing. And last but most certainly not the least, you know, on this list right here is a very important dear friend of mine and my sister, my older sister. She's been my spiritual guide, my best friend. She taught me the game. She taught me how to do this shit called music. She didn't taught me how to do this shit called music, but she taught me how to do this shit called life whilst doing my music. You know what I'm saying? So charming. Yeah, yo, when I say I have nothing but good words to say about this motherfucker, as she is just the shit, you know what I'm saying? She's my sis. She's been helping me out, taught me a lot with life. She's basically like my surrogate family. So yeah, you gotta give her a listen. Her bar game is off the crazy. It's like, yeah, bar game is off the crazy. I said that. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it's off the crazy. But like, she dropped her first debut album some time ago, in the past 6 months ago. You gotta check it out. It is Charminology. I will leave the link in the description for you to listen in. She got some bangers on there, nigga. Big gang shit, but about bang shit, man. Okay, she got a lot. All right, you got Trapper of the Year. You got Rich Sex. You got, damn, why am I drawing a blank? Oh, morning, night, spring. I got it out in the morning. She rolled my blunt up at night. I took a perk in my Sprite. Oh my god, I fell asleep with the pain. Ecstasy, Molly, I want the drugs now. Alright, man. that's a little taste. You can go to her page, check it out. Please do yourself that favor. To keep in the realm of music and what we're talking about here, in the past week, we've had 2 albums drop, right? Before I get into the 2 albums that dropped, I just feel one of the certain individuals that dropped their album could have waited to another time to drop his album, due to the fact that one of the artists that dropped their album is no longer with us. So, with that said, Mac Miller's album Circles, I've only gotten probably 5 songs into it, so bear with me. I've been very busy. I have yet to listen to Eminem's song, so that lets you know who I cared more about to listen to. What's great about this song, these albums, is Mac release. This is like his final hurrah. But the album Circles is also like a companion album with swimming. And it was supposed to be like a representation of swimming in circles. And I can't wait to complete the album so I can like get to see the full picture. And I'm going to go listen to them, both the albums back to back, so that I can get the full clarity of it. I just feel that it's good to hear his work one more time. You know, he did pass away, and I kind of like in high school I really fucked with him too. Like, it was really dope. Like, it was cool when I was in high school. It was like between 2010 and 2014 was my 4-year bracket. During that time, Mac and Devin going to high school, like, so you seen Mac Miller in there, you know what I'm saying, even though the title of the movie has nothing to do with Mac Miller, actually do with Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg, but he was in that movie. You know, the YouTube series, documentaries, vlogs, people like that time period where it was a lot of YOLO and not giving a fuck and a lot of fun you know, that's it's kind of cool to get something from somebody that I was listening to and inspired by when I was making music. So it's cool to have that out. So please go check that out, and rest in peace and blessings to his family. Next artist is Eminem's album. Is it Murdered by Music? I believe is the title. And fun fact about that, let's get geeky with it. It's actually a recreation. From the cover art and the name are recreations of Alfred Hitchcock's movie, which is by the same title, Murdered by Music, and the axe to the head and the gun to the other side, that was the picture. I did not listen to this album yet. Not saying I won't, it's just I was more curious about Mac Miller's, and for you to drop as Eminem an album on a day of somebody else's shit who's not here with us, bruh, you're Eminem. Niggas would have listened to your shit if you would have dropped it on Valentine's Day, and it had nothing to do with Valentine's Day. Like, niggas would have listened to it then. You could have chose another day. So, yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You trying to outshine somebody. I don't know if that's your intent, but that shit's fucked up to me. That's my opinion. So I'm gonna give that album a listen. I heard he's coming at, you know, creatives and rappers and shit in the industry. So I'm gonna have to check that out. You know, see what he says, and you know how he feel about how he feel, because you know it's Eminem. Woo! Okay, all right, let's keep continuing. Let's see, something that I thought like it should be touched upon. You know, anybody know who Orlando Jones is as an actor? He's the man. He's Doc. I forget his name in the movie, but he's in Drumline. He's the head, you know what I'm saying, band coach or whatever. And he was on a show called American Gods, and he got kind of like screwed over because they didn't necessarily tell him that he was off of season 3. They just kind of said fuck it, and he was off of season 3 and never notified him. And because I believe it's because his character plays a very prominent role in black history and culture. So he plays a god called Mr. Nancy, and on the show, you know, or Anansi is his name, but that's who's based off the trickster god. But in the article that was in Variety, it's kind of like he tells you what's going on, and he was saying that his departure was handled by producer Fremantle on the Stars Network, but he says he finally decided to stand up for himself and set the record straight on why he won't be seen in season 3 and how he feels he was disrespected by not getting the full truth for a month. So in this quote, he says, "I assumed at some point somebody would say that I wasn't going to be in season 3. And I imagined that someone would reach out, or would be some sort of press release to respond in some meaningful way. But contrary to that, that actually never happened. And Jones, he decided to come clean about his experience after a clip, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you seen on Instagram. If not, I'm gonna drop it in right here.
I choose peace.
Peace is a beautiful but shitty idea. Only a goddess can adorn the sarcophagus of a god. So help me understand what these new gods giveth and what they taketh away. I am not a god. In the sense that I can tolerate exploitation, oppression, and repression, my worshipers know freedom ain't free. They know the most potent weapon of control for the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. They know slavery is not a condition. Slavery is a cult. Human trafficking is a cult. Slavery got a rebrand like motherfucking the alt-right. And snatched. Another one gone. Every 30 seconds, another chocolate brown, caramel yellow, high yellow, red bone refugee girl with melanin in her skin gets snatched. Every 30 seconds. And to make matters worse, these dazzling new plantation owners built a pipeline to take our children from school to prison quicker than a cut can bleed. And the lucky ones go from school to the NFL, where they don't even let them niggas take a knee. They've been programmed from birth with shitty food options, contaminated drinking water, gun violence, police brutality, and trauma after trauma after trauma. PTSD, no therapy. Missing, no Amber Alert. Alone. Vulnerable. Snatched. Another one gone. World assumes white people are naturally good. So when something bad happens, it's a good person doing a bad thing. They assume black people are naturally bad. So when something good happens, it's only a matter of time before that animal's true nature rears its ugly head. How much longer can we afford to wait? You keep track of days, numbering the years for scribes that record human history. Do you see progress? I count 1, 2, 3 African gods in this room. And 2 of them want to exercise restraint and let the donkey work continue while you live your best life. War is upon us. An old white lady is dead. Wednesday avenges Zoriah Bertrania, but if it was a dead black lady, like this sweet old soul, Churning Boggs' hammer would not swing.
So yeah, you seen that clip, and it was getting like hundreds of like messages from fans and shout outs and people just being really on it, you know what I'm saying? And it was really deep, as you saw, a very deep conversation he had. Every 30 seconds. That shit is crazy, bruh. So, yeah, like y'all gotta be aware, you know, for all my people who are creatives or actors or singers, dancers, whatever you are, remember this field that we getting into, the majority is ran by are not people like us, and because most creatives are not just black, but they're Spanish or different demographic or different mental demographic. Doesn't have to just be race. And we like to tell the truth. I'm a big truth seeker and truth teller. They want to call us conspiracy theorists, but I'm neither of those. I'm a truth seeker. I don't like bullshit. I don't like lies. So at this point, as you can see, like, you know, he was just not even told. That you know how that feels to me? That feels to me like when you getting fired from a job, but they knew they was gonna fire your ass, but they wait for you to take the bus, walk your ass to the store, get in there, clock in, work for a half hour to come up to you and be like, hey, can we talk to you for a second? Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. I'm like, bitch, could you have said that to when after I wasted my bus money, my cab fare, my feet hurt, you know, cause you waited, you know, it's raining outside or it's a snowstorm, but you could have just called me and said, hey, you ain't gotta come in today. And that's how it feels, because I know what that feels like. And on top of it is like, their reasoning why they actually got rid of his character was because they felt his character was painting the wrong message for black people to listen to. The get up and get shit done attitude was actually too aggressive. I'm sorry, you telling me basically standing up for myself was too much. It's too much for black people to listen to. Is that we should stand up for ourselves. It's too much for us to listen to. Oh, okay, sure, whatever, you know, if that floats your boat, you know. So I felt that story was something that needs to be highlighted on, because it fucked me up. Like it was really messed up, because it made me think about my idea, like as you saw from the quote, and it's like after that you're no longer on the show because you wrote and directed that scene. And wow, like what do they want us to see and what not to see? What don't they want us, you know what I'm saying? That's all. You know, you just gotta be aware of that shit. People are gonna try to change the narrative and change your view of shit, regardless if it's real or not. They gonna make you think it's real, even if it's complete bullshit. And you gotta know when it's bullshit. Gotta know when it's bullshit. All right, moving on to like TV shows, since we're gonna keep it with TV shows. TV show recommendations. I say that y'all should just binge and get it out the way. One is on Netflix and one is on Disney Plus. On Netflix, please do yourself a favor if you're a gamer and a book reader. The Witcher. Go take a trip with Geralt of Rivia. You know what I'm saying? And toss a coin to your Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty, oh Valley of Plenty, oh. Now, that's really one of the songs that's in there. It's fire. I might remix that shit. That show is dope. It's only 8 episodes. They range between like 45 minutes to an hour. You can bust that out in a day. I busted out in a day without knowing. I was cleaning and shit, and I was like, damn, I just finished the whole season. This shit was fire. Let me watch it again. It's dope. Followed Geralt of Rivia. He's a Witcher, basically like a olden medieval time super soldier that was made to fight demons and elves and monsters and shit like that. And it's a time period to where they're kind of almost extinct, but are now only used as bounty hunters, and everybody thinks of him as an outcast, and goes through his journey. And it's really dope. I'm not gonna spoil shit. Go watch it for yourself. It's really great. Next one that's on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian. Now, for all any geeks out there that's follow Star Wars and into that shit, oh my god, as a kid I always dreamed of being Boba Fett or being Jango Fett, like just cause them niggas was ill. Like who wouldn't want a jetpack, a dope ass armor and helmet with some laser beams, some bombs, and you capturing niggas for bread? I wish I could capture niggas for bread right now, and not on no kidnapping shit, but I'm talking about, you know, somebody that was like a pedophile or a thief or a rapist or something, and you skip bail, nigga, I got you. I'm coming for you, son. Carbon freezing chamber. Fuck you talking about? You know what? You know good to me dead, nigga. I need that bread, bro. But I can bring you in warm or bring you in cold. It don't matter, G's. Like, but yeah. So that's what's going on with that. It's 8 episodes, just like The Witcher. Same time span, 45 minutes to an hour. You can bust that out in a day. But it's set 5 years after the Return of the Jedi, so after the Empire was kind of like, you know, blown up and done with all that shit. It follows the galaxy after all that, after all the battles and shit, and it follows one man who's a Mandalorian, who's only known by Mando in the show, and goes through his journey of he goes through a bounty, and one of the bounties he just can't help himself but save the person instead of turning him in for cash, and starts the whole show, and it's a whole bunch of shit, people and planets he goes to and different scenarios. Is really awesome. And if you're a Star Wars fan and you feel like Star Wars has been lacking a bit of its creativity and nostalgia and the roots of where it comes from, this TV series will not disappoint. It'll make you feel either like a kid again or just feel like the Star Wars you know. So definitely go check that out. Game recommendation to either play or check out for, you know, if you got it. I believe on PlayStation 4, PC, Steam, and Xbox One, Destiny 2. You should go check that out. If you ever played Destiny 1, it's made by the company Bungie, who's originally responsible behind the Halo series. But of course, after creative differences, Bungie left, I believe, after Halo 3, I want to say, because Halo 4 was made by 343 Industries. So yeah, and after that, they made Destiny, and that was their first IP after the separation from 343. And I have to say, Destiny 2, I mean, it kind of... My one issue with the game, if anybody plays it, is continuity and what the fuck is going on. Like, I didn't beat Destiny 1 because of mad expansion packs you had to pay for, and that was back on Xbox 360, and I got a PS4 now. So I played Destiny 2. So far, I just got started in the storyline. It's just dope because I like space type shit. Anything that has to do with outer space or conspiracies or meeting different races and having to save the world, I'm with it. That's the type of game I'm playing. As far as how the gameplay, it's really basically set up a shoot and loot type game. You know, you shoot shit, you go on missions, you defend shit, you collect shit, you get rare items, rare guns, rare custom boots and helmets and capes. You can level up. You know, I don't think there's a skill tree. It's just more of just like how much damage you take and shit like that. It's really dope storyline so far because it's to me it's dope because I don't know so much of it. So like I'm getting to learn a little bit of it, and you get to learn as you go along, which is fun. One downside is that for any of you pausing motherfuckers that love to just pause a game to go take a piss, roll a blunt, whatever, go read a book. I don't think anybody plays a game to go read a book right between it, but you can't pause this game. Like it's on an online server, so you're constantly in people's game, but their games don't fuck your games up. So like if a person's doing their mission, you can be in their realm, but you're not in their mission. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not fucking with their shit. You're just, if anything, you're just being like added support by accident. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. You can play with friends. Anybody has Destiny 2. If you want, my PS4 handle is the Area 51 Geekboy. Boy is spelled with 2 I's, not a Y. And yeah, add me on there and get it popping. So yeah, that was my game recommendation of the week. And now let's get into the nitty gritty of this podcast. Yeah, like this podcast, like my thoughts, my general thought on, you know, modern day shit that's going on. Relationships is a topic I really want to get into, because you girls be wildin'. I mean, niggas too, but girls, I need y'all to do me a huge favor. A huge favor. It would only just make sense for me. If a nigga has a girl, or a female has a girl, because it's 2020, niggas be doing everything now. Have some respect for yourself and not approach them. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, just I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all girls will talk a lot of shit about niggas. You know what I'm saying? But be doing more trifling shit than niggas. Like, yeah, y'all will be doing the most than niggas, to be honest. Like, you females will have 3, 4, 5 niggas you're talking to at one express time, and you will make each and every single one of them niggas believe they are their only nigga around. And I have to congratulate y'all, because you do have a wonderful superpower on how to blind niggas. I'm just not one of them you can blind, because I ain't stupid. I'm emotionless when it comes to that bullshit. So yeah, y'all make it seem like men do terrible shit, but you females be doing worse than us, to be like, for real. And especially to the niggas that be good niggas, because I'm biased. I'm a good nigga, so it's like I'm a when it comes to love, I actually love hard, but I love with real intent and actual, you know, 100% commitment. It's not no, I'm wandering, I'm straying, I'm talking to some bitch. I don't, if it's just me and you, shorty, it's just me and you. I don't give a fuck what female comes up to me. I swear to God, Taraji P. Henson can come up to me. Sorry, Taraji, you fired. And your cookie probably is delicious. But I have my own dessert. Move along. It may sound like I'm bullshitting, but it's really not. Like, that's, I can straight up like fucking flies and gnats on my food. Get away. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe that's just because my spiritual strength and integrity. I don't believe in doing people wrong or fucking up loyalty. I'm a big loyalty kind of individual. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with disloyalty. So when girls, y'all lately have come to this empowerment of your own, and it's fine to be independent and feel like, you know, you strong, but don't let it come with the cost of the moral integrity, your moral fiber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bitches be doing things that don't make sense for relationships. You know, how you treat niggas and how y'all would ask for certain shit, but what you ask for contradicts with what you doing. You know, you want love and a dude to ride for you and share you and post you off, but you got that, yet you shitting on him with some other motherfucker. Whether he's doing better or less than the man don't matter. The fact that you're stepping outside the relationship. And then I hear a female say, oh, well, I don't have no ring on my finger, he ain't wife me down. It's like, wow, so it takes like me putting a ring for you to stop fucking other niggas. So you gonna keep fucking everybody until a ring is on the finger. Now, I don't know if anybody knows anything about anything at all, but that's dumb as fuck. How could I even trust you to put the ring on your finger if I know that you just fucking everybody? Like, even if you knew I was gonna propose to you, and you was like, alright, well, until I see the ring, I'm gonna keep fucking with Tyrone and you. Like, what, bitch? Ooh. Like, and then even though you girls don't say that, it's just more of that idea of how you think. It's like, but you don't think like that. You really don't. You're not even really thinking. You fucking with people at this point. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with relationships where girls be like, I love you, be all for you, die for you, kill for you. But to be honest, they still doing for them. But then this is when I'm going to combat that with the male side of it. Men, y'all be doing stupid shit too. You know? The difference is men don't openly say what they want as far as a female ever, so you'll never know what we want. I mean, I know what I want because I say it openly, but in modern day men, they don't say shit. You know, the most they'll put as a post or say something about like, yo, I'll eat the shit out of a girl booty like this, or I'll fuck her crazy like this, and you know, just or say some slick shit. I'll take a girl on a date like this. I'll take her to the movies, and post all this other shit. But to be honest, most men in my age bracket, they really are thinking about just fucking. There's only a handful of us. That's why I included myself, that really like monogamy and just one girl, you know what I'm saying, and really want to give ourselves to somebody. But modern day men, we are stupid for some reason too, because now we've turned into the females as far as like, men be wanting girls that got cars and got a crib and make money and sell weed, or just got a lot of weed and go to school and just all this shit, right? Because they want to benefit from it. And then girls be wanting niggas that they can buy shit for and take out and do shit for. And I'm not saying all of it's true that every girl is, but majority of what I've seen, that's what I see. Whether they say it or not, that's how the roles are reversed. You know what I'm saying? The dudes go now sit on a chick's crib house and live there and be getting shit from her and be a bum ass nigga, as reversed to a guy having a girl move to his crib and letting her just live there. See what I'm saying? The inequality of it all. Like, relationships have that's the basis of the geek thought of the main this is the main topic. What we talk about, this relationship shit and girls and guys. This is the main geek thought of this video and podcast. If any of you listen to this on SoundCloud or the podcast, you won't see the video. But people that are on YouTube, this is the YouTube version you can watch. Equality for male and women expectations for relationships have been like majorly misconstrued and unrealistically hyped up as far as expectations. You know what I'm saying? And it really makes no sense in modern right now. Like you dudes just be really on girls like full attention. Like you be showing them full attention when they not your chick. Like I'm one of those big believers, like, yo, women who are pretty already know they're pretty, regardless of the ones that are pretty and say they're ugly. They still know they're pretty, because they know they base it based off their attention. And if bitches are getting a lot of attention, regardless if they say they're ugly, they're hyped up in their head. All right. So this is actually an education for men right now too. When you approaching a female, please stop giving them too much attention. This is for real men. This is not for the boys. This is for real men. Stop giving them too much attention. I didn't say don't give them attention. Don't give them too much. Like, you see a girl in an event or a coffee shop or some shit, you lock eyes. Don't do too much attention giving to her with that. Don't immediately walk up and be like, hey, how are you? Look kind of cute. That's fun. Hit her with some light shit like this. Look at her. Smirk. Probably look her up and down and just go back to whatever you're doing. That probably should only take 2 seconds to do. It's just a simple, like, you look her up and down and just go back to doing whatever you're doing. Why do I say do that? Because girls want to be noticed, but they don't want a sucker. Like, women don't want a sucker. You know what I'm saying? They want a man that's just like, all right, he looking at what he want, but he not too overly excited to get it. He can't wait. That's what you showing him. It's like, all right, you want it, but you got patience. Okay. So now, and this has worked. I've done this to where the girls come up to me. I was chilling just at the coffee shop, typing on my laptop, writing some shit up, and I did that smirk shit, looked at her while she was in line, and I just went back to my shit. She finished her coffee. I was still sitting there. She was leaving. And she walked down. She's like, hey, what are you doing over here? Like, you've been here the whole time? Like, yeah, so I'm writing a little couple scripts, da-da-da. She's like, cool, what do you do? Told her I do YouTube and music and shit like that. She's like, oh, I sing and I dance, da-da-da. She's like, you want to meet up? And from that point on, wasn't my girl or anything, but I did test the waters and swam for a good long time. And we ended up separating as good friends because she had to move, but she moved. Like, that was it. And all I did was just look at her. And it developed out of nowhere. Another time, worked at a job. My coworker, I was just I'm an asshole. I'm a class clown. I do this. I just make jokes, and I'm very sarcastic. So she noticed I was being a dick to my manager because he was just talking bullshit, and she was cracking up. Because, all right, I don't dislike gay people. But one of my managers was gay, but he was too gay. Like, makeup on, weaving, nails in, and very, like, sexually harassing all the men at work. And he would always say hyped up shit to me. I'd be ready to fight. And I told him, listen, bro, I'm not gay, so I appreciate if you not include me in that shit. Like, you can be gay, just don't talk to me like I am, because I'll hurt you. Like, one time I let him borrow a charger, and then I forgot that he had it. 3 days later, I come back to ask. He goes, yeah, it's on my bed waiting for you. Nigga, who the fuck are you talking to? So, but that's besides the point. I digress. In a situation, he said some gay shit to me, and I kind of spazzed. I said, listen here, bruh, I will smack all that makeup off your face. I will turn you to a grown-ass military man, having you salute motherfuckers and talking in a deep-ass, Barry White-ass voice. Don't play with me, nigga. Don't touch me. And she was crying, laughing. The girl, nigga, she messaged me after work and was just like, yeah, like there's something about you. You're just really cool and really, like, just awesome. And you always treat me so nice. You have a beautiful smile, and you never talk to me, but you always just show me respect. Never talked to her, always showed her respect. It's like I gave her attention, but didn't give her that super attention. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people in y'all relationships, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn who and what you're giving your attention to. The equality is not there. None of y'all know what y'all want. Girls or guys alike. Nobody knows what they want. I mean, I do. That's why I'm single, because I'm not going to settle for anything. Y'all don't know what you want, so that's why everybody's always ending up in a relationship that only lasts for 6 months, but that person was there forever. Is because they are not certain what they want. They don't know characteristics, they don't know personality types, interests of what the individual they're looking for, so they're not finding it. It'd be like a person like going out to look for chicken, but don't know what a chicken look like, don't know how tall it is, what it smell like, where it stays, where it be at, what it eats. You don't know nothing about it, but you looking for something. You looking for chicken, but you don't know what a chicken look like. You looking for love, but you don't know what the fuck you want in love. You don't know what you want as love. So, in all to say that is, people, please stop falling in love so easy. Notice it's called falling. It's not called walking into love, right? When you're falling, you usually hurt yourself, right? Yeah, usually you hurt. You fall off your bike, fall off your skateboard, fall when you're walking, trip and fall down some steps. You fell. It hurt, motherfucker. Because usually at the end of the fall, when you hit the ground, shit got real for you. You was like, oh shit, I fell. So when you fall in love and shit get fucked up in your relationship, and he was like, oh shit, I fucked up. I was in some shit. That's what's going to happen. So please, stop falling in love and, use deductive reasoning on what you're looking for in love. Deduce what it is that you want in qualities, how you want to be treated, how you want to treat the person, what type of surroundings they should be around and you should be around, and what your hope is for that. Don't just go out here and take in any old thing. I mean, it's cool to, when you never had anybody, is to, of course, experiment to get to know people, so now you know like personality types. But how long can you keep doing that to where you're meeting the same people? You know how many times I've heard people be like, yeah, dated this person for a while, but it was, I didn't like how they did this, but then I found this person, they did certain things like this, but I didn't know they did shit like this. And then after a while, all the relationships start sounding the same. It's like, well, now this shit sound like this nigga Tommy. Damn, and that nigga Tommy sound like that nigga Tevin. That nigga Tevin sound like that nigga Kevin. That nigga Kevin sound like that nigga Evan. Like, just keep going back. Like, it just all sound like the same niggas, because it's just that's because you went through all that experimenting to not pick out what you wanted. But so you're now just destined to fuck with whatever, because you just don't know exactly what you want. You went through all that looking of what could have been all right, and you didn't take the things you liked and the things you needed to change for you, and you just kept going with whatever. And that's why a lot of people are unhappy, guys and girls included. They just taking whatever, and they need to stop doing that. It's okay to not fuck. It's okay to be single. It's okay to breathe and be by yourself and do shit. You know why? Because I'm learning everybody ain't worth your body. And all that people around you also ain't worth the energy. So get your priorities straight with this relationship shit. Okay, modern day relationships is weird. Like, y'all niggas are looking at Cardi B's and fucking whoever the fuck else y'all look at. The Megan Thee Stallions, the City Girls, and all these shits for relationship advice. Most of those people are rich people who don't even give a fuck no more. They got bread. They don't care. I mean, some of them do have emotions, but most of them don't care, because they're assigned to go date those certain people just for publicity and for money. So with that being said, man, don't look for everybody else's love. Look for your love. Know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Get in touch with the inner child, because the inner child will tell you what you want in life. From girls to money to success, your inner child will tell the truth. Think about all the things you wanted to be as a kid. To be an astronaut, a cowboy, a cop, baseball player, track runner, actor, dancer, singer. Fucking some of you wanted to be space aeronautic engineers. I don't understand how some of y'all at 5 wanted to be that shit, but hey, it's your bloodline. And most of the people, find the ones who kept to their childhood and how happy they are. See, me, I've always wanted to dance, sing, act, rap. You know what I'm saying? just be a goofball, do comedian, build computers, build video games, create shit, animate shit, do videos. That's why I walk around with a smile on my face. That's why I live my life, because this is what I wanted to do. That's why I'm happy. That's why I smile, because I am in touch with my inner child. So that's when I know I can enjoy a relationship like that, because my idea as a kid of a girl I want was somebody that, not saying they have to cook for me, but just when they do cook, it reminds me of my mom. You know what I'm saying? And not of my mom, but of my home, a homey presence, or something like, damn, baby, you put work in. It has soul in it. You know what I'm saying? Not just you ordered food. It's like, no, you cook. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a big, like, when it comes to relationships, I cook for my girls. Like, when I have my place, I'll be chopping and chefing and cooking and mixing shit for them. And it don't even be for me. I could not eat all day, but they can be hungry, and I'll cook just because they said they're hungry. So I do that. So I would like a girl that can do that for me. Someone who loves to dance, someone who loves to just be happy in a party atmosphere without a party. Like, literally can just be me and her in the room, and we can feel like we in a club. Why? Because we don't need the club. We are the club. Like, somebody can enjoy life right there. I would keep going on how much I want, but it's I'm not for a dating service. I'm not looking for anybody on YouTube right now. It's just that idea. See, I know what I want, because my inner child knows what I want. So go to your inner child, find your inner happiness, find what makes you happy, find out the characteristics in love and life that you want. Go after that love. Don't settle for bullshit ass love. It's not worth it. All right? Okay? All right. So that has been the first official podcast of Geek Thoughts with the Area 51 Geekboy. I hope y'all enjoy this. I'm gonna be trying to, pick topics that we can talk about every week. It gets better from here, because this is my first time doing a podcast on my own. I've been on people's podcasts, but to set up my own content and make this is really different for me. So I appreciate the people that's here and that's watching, and people who have subscribed. For the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. This is just gonna keep building from here. So do me a favor, hit the like button down below if you want more. Any topics you would like me to talk about in the podcast, you can definitely let me know. I will of course do my research on it, and any questions or advice, definitely look it up. And I hope everything that in this podcast was just at least a help to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you click those links that I put down there for you and are entertained by the things I've said, and also educate on some of the things I said. And this will be going on every week. So thank you. Remember, life is what you make it. At least that's what they told me. So peace and love, motherfuckers. Oh!